Alright, the date is June 4th or something like that. June 4th. And we are here in Bath, Maine on a beautiful afternoon, probably about 75 degrees, a little overcast, but we did some rain last night, some good rains. And I haven't posted a video this season because I've just been too busy trying to make it happen out here. And yeah, this has been a great opportunity to get to work on this plot here. Yeah, I've calculated this is about 2.5 acres, this property, and maybe 2/5 of it are open space. And so let me show you what we've got. So first, these are some blackberries that we cut down all the way from last season, but they're coming up. I think eventually we would create a little trellis right here and train them. We're not going to do too much of that this year though, because we're going to renovate this deck. We're going to break down that part because it's pretty old, and then build it back up and make it so it connects with this one here. And I'm not going to have a really systematic way to show all this today, but I'm just going to go as I see it. This is our irrigation system. I've got about 125 feet of hose right there, and this nozzle, I mostly use the mister or the shower setting. And I've been watering, well, we had a dry spell for a couple of weeks, and I watered, I just watered to try to get things to germinate, and when they were small seedlings, the roots, until their root systems develop. But then I'm really going to try to rain feed everything, and the last couple of days have been like every other day it's been raining, which is perfect, and it will continue for that for another week or so. And then if you know what this is, then you know what that is. We're gonna plant those coming up pretty soon, probably off the property, maybe a couple on the property too. And then this is a little fire pit we made. We got tons of good firewood, which I'll show you in a second. Here's some more of these brambles. I'm not really sure why there was kind of a dry patch which just filled in quite a bit in the last couple of weeks, but since it was dry and bare, I planted a couple of things. I put some dill seeds over here a couple days ago. I don't see any signs that they've sprouted yet, but I do have also some sunflower seeds. Got a few radishes that I just planted over here, and some flax seeds over here. Just sort of free seeded this area. Here are these little chickens. 9 chickens. We just moved their house, or their outdoor space, to over here. We had it up against the wall over there. And yeah, they're looking pretty good. We've got a lot of, I'll show you in a second the rest of the garden, but there's been slug issues. Uh-oh, it looks like Sydney mowed over the strawberries over here, but we have a lot of wild strawberries throughout. A lot of cool borders and really neat property. You can see I don't know if you can tell from this, but it slopes down through here, and that's how I built the beds, to try to intersect the slopes. I planted a few apple trees. This one's not doing very well, but the ones over here are.